Sometimes life could be very tough. Sometimes you feel you have it all figured out at one moment. The next moment, you don't know what you're doing. Most times we, are scared of success, scared of doing things, afraid. Sometimes you think, oh, what if this doesn't work? What do I do? Most times we feel we are not enough, we're not adequate, or we're just doing something wrong. Some things do not feel right. So we need a light. Yeah, we need to see the light in most of these things to help and to guide us. Welcome to a new episode of Depression Connoisseur. And today we're going to be doing something unusual. Yeah. So I realized personally lately I've been up and everywhere, right? So I've been trying to figure out some things. Sometimes when I'm trying to do something new and I remember, I tried something similar before and it failed. Do you want to do this again? So sometimes I struggle with self-doubt. I struggle with, what if this doesn't work? But I realize that I am always focused on the negatives than what if it actually works? What if it works? Why am I being so focused on the negatives than the positives? I also realize that sometimes, I unknowingly find myself, comparing my achievements or what I've done with others. And I'm like, I'm me and they're them. So why am I really, placing that cap? So I thought to myself that I don't know how many of you are struggling with most of these things, right? Or are feeling the same way. So I thought to myself, what could I do to help me and to help you? So the next voice you're going to be hearing is that of Praise Eromsele. So she talks about, everyday challenges faced by young people in the society. She shares her personal experiences. She shares thoughts and opinions, for you to learn from. She also recommends books and other useful materials. And today is also her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Praise. Wishing you all the best. But we're going to be hearing what she has to say concerning some key issues. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Praise Eromsele. I'll be back when she's done talking. See you in a bit.
Dale Carnegie said, "Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failures are two of the surest stepping stones to success." This has proven to be true time and time again. There is hardly anyone who has succeeded today who cannot trace their success to moments of feeling discouraged or experiencing failure in one way or another. When you read the biographies of great men, one common denominator amongst them is that they did not let failure and discouragement stop them. Instead, they used these as points of learning. So when you experience discouragement or failure, do not give up. Instead, take all the lessons you possibly can from that experience and use it to boost you to the next level. I believe in you and I wish you all the best. Good luck. Albert Einstein said, "We cannot solve our problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them." If you found yourself in a rut due to the decisions that you've made, then you have to bear in mind that you must come up with a new mode of thinking and seek out new knowledge in order to have the frame of mind that would help you to solve that problem. Now, there are a number of ways to transform your mind. The first, I would say, is by reading. Deep knowledge helps you to become specialized in what you do. Wide study helps you to obtain interdisciplinary knowledge, which usually helps boost your creativity. Another way to transform your mind is to talk to people who have gone further than you in that area that you're trying to gain more knowledge in. When you've done this, you'll be able to look at your problems and the world in a brand new light. Good luck. W.P. Kinsella once said, "Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get." It's so interesting that a lot of people can chase something their entire life, then finally get it and be like, this is not what I wanted. It seems that too many people realize way too late that they've been chasing a version of themselves created by others. And by the time they reach their destination, they barely recognize themselves. Succeeding is one thing, but maintaining success requires a lot of persistence and faith in what you're doing. So if you're gonna succeed, make sure you succeed at something you truly believe in. All the best. Good luck. Sometimes I hear some people talk so boldly about where they're going in life, and I compare it to where they are right now, and I'm just like, wow, it's the confidence for me. And this confidence is actually one of those traits that I really admire in people, because I've had discussions with some really accomplished people who are doing amazing things. And when you hear their story, you're shocked to discover that whether it's in terms of background, resources, or even raw talent, you have so much more at your disposal than they did when they first started. But the unique thing about them is that they believed in themselves and their dreams so much, and they didn't let what they had or didn't have stop them. It's like what Jordan Belfort said. The only thing standing between you and your goal is that story you keep telling yourself about why you can't achieve it. So many people have succeeded simply because they were thick-skinned enough to ignore the naysayers and push forward. So, Sister Nkechi, please stop downgrading yourself. Just keep learning and keep growing. All the best.
So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you listened, and I really hope you learned something off all the things she said, and I hope you're able to put them into practice. Trust me, you're going to turn out fine, and everything is surely going to be okay. Just take things easy, and everything is going to be fine. So I'm going to post her links on the podcast description. So Praise is a singer, she's a writer, she's everything. She hosts a podcast where she talks about challenges, like I said, challenges faced by every day by people rather. And she's also on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. She's everywhere. So I'll post her description on the link, and you could go check her out. You're going to learn a lot. Like listening to her sometimes, it really helps me. It really helps me, especially when I'm struggling with probably public speaking, how to become the best version of myself. Can I actually change the world? Because of the multi-talented, she has so many relatable episodes out that could help not just your everyday living, but how you view certain things. So this is a podcast I surely would recommend to you, and I hope it improves your everyday life just as it has improved mine. So check out the link in my podcast description and let me know what you think. Until then, have a productive and amazing weekend. Bye.